Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right, good morning. We're here. We are here. Predator in the house. Eric in the house. What up? All right. Let's get everything set up over here. Some stuff we need, some stuff we don't. That one I don't even need. Okay. There we go. Morning, Timbo. Need to go over Mancini's levels here. I didn't even put those on my chart yet. Let me see. 67.66 remains the magnet. I've been posting this since Saturday, as well as all macro targets. We don't predict the path to them. We just take our failed breakdowns level to level. Do I have 66 marked out? I do. Alright, what are the other levels there? Back above 25K. 60... 67.36 we're at now. 67.44. $60 above. $67.18 to 23 is now support. So let's go mark these levels out. Okay. And dip underneath those. All right, so let's mark out the overnight low as well. I don't think we'll be hitting that, but that is a ways down there. We're up quite a bit overnight here. Already got the levels marked out there. Good enough. See how far we're up from the overnight session. Cooper, good morning. Let's just look. I mean, 286 points, quite a bit. Quite a bit there. I did do some overnight trading, as you guys can see here. Coming into the day up $400 on this eval. Up $40 on these accounts. So, after losing, a couple $100 on them yesterday. Just had a bad end of the day. Just didn't trade very well at the end of the day. What up, Robert? Good morning. Clarity. Did not trade well at the end of the day. Need to, let's open one more thing up here. What was it? What was I about to, oh yeah. I was about to draw a blank there. I was trying to open a new tab and I didn't remember what I needed to put on it. What we needed to do, but then we just remembered. We just remembered. Housey fan in the house. So news-wise today, let's see. Any news really? Let me see. Bostic speaks at 12:10. Beige book at 2. That's it. No real news again today. No real news. All right, I got a question. Does anybody know how to turn? Because the other day I accidentally turned off this line item at the top here. Oh, hold on one second. We got a message from Oracle. Says $57 all in. A flash sale. Is this Elite Trader funding? Okay, Elite Trader funding. Nice. Elite Trader funding, $57 all in. Ends today at noon. I wonder if this is one of those ones where you got to make money or something to pass it. But anyways, what was I talking about? I don't remember. I was saying something. Something. What was I talking about? I don't know. I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. Line on my charts. Oh, yeah. So this here, anybody know how to get this back up there? You see how it shows the open, the close, all that at the top. So if I hover over the candle, it shows this here. You see yesterday, somehow, I think when I was in the middle of doing something, I took that off. I think I hit hide or something. I don't know where I did that at. It's probably down here somewhere, right? Is this it? Nope. What up, Francis? I don't know. I thought it might have been down there somewhere, but I'm not sure. Not sure where it is. I don't know where to do it at. Coach Fred, how's it going? Anybody know? Because I don't know. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I don't know. I like to have that up there. I know I could just open a new chart and put all my indicators on it and all that, and it would be there, but I don't want to do that. I hit it somewhere. I know that. I hit it somewhere. It's not there. View, maybe? It could be. Nope. Let's go into the settings. Show day open. Nope. Info window. This might be it. Okay, I think this is it. All right, so that's it. I need to move it back up. There we go. We got it. Hey, we figured it out. Let's go. Thanks, Timbo. Morning, Mad Moxie. We figured it out. Not quite sure what to expect at open here, guys. Give it a minute and a half. We'll see what we get. I mean, obviously that 044 level should be taken out. That would be my lean. You think we take out that 044, right? Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Anything obvious on it? Not really. Gold ripped all the way up last night into the 4200s. And then a big dip this morning, looks like. All right, 1 minute until open here. Ugh. Ugh. Let me see here. There we go. Speaking of yesterday's giveaway on the 150K Apex account, passed it already. Let's go. Nice job, Morning Bear. That's what we like to hear. Passed it already. You the man. I tried to get stupid this afternoon. Put in for a withdrawal last night. Still haven't been withdrawal into the wallet. That's weird. Sure it will be eventually. Just ripping right back through 25K there. Nice little pullback here at open. Black Beauty in the house. What up? Little pullback here is not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, I hate weeks. I would not. If it's not removed from your account yet, I would not. I would just sit on the sideline until it's removed on those accounts. I know that sucks, but don't risk that money, man, because it's going to cost you a lot more than just that money. If let's say you accidentally take a couple of losses, mentally, right, you're just not going to be right. So I would not trade it. Good morning, Rob. Just let it go. And just wait for them to remove it. That could just send you over the edge and you could blow everything if you lost that money. So play it safe. Or don't. It's up to you. Just my suggestion. Just my suggestion. Got a little 1 minute here. Here's the thing. I don't love it because we haven't really swept much liquidity other than this. But like, you know, we might, if we're so bullish, it still probably could work. Maybe we sweep down into this level. Probably would make it a little higher probability, but because then you'd be delivering from here. But about a 15 to 20 point stop. What up, Black Phoenix? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I hate weeks. I don't blame you. A few dollars to stay under the 50%. Yeah, that's all right though, Tyson. Yeah, and think about if you lost it, then your mind just wouldn't be right, and you'd probably You probably lose even more. Watching this 5-minute potential short on the 5-minute, but man, it's kind of scary. Pretty wide stop. $9.55 would be the first target if the 5-minute closes below. If it hits the $9.55 before, then it would be invalid. Came close. Yeah, they're probably just running behind 8 weeks. I'm sure they'll get to it at some point in the morning here. Getting a decent little bounce here. Tapped into that first gap there, kind of pulling back off of it. Full port, Pine Tree says. What up, full port? Nah, I'm trying not to full port today, Pine Tree. Trying not to. Looks like this 5-minute's going to close, but it might end up being invalid here. Yep. Invalid. Still probably sweeps this 37. Yeah, and you got that level down there at 37.75. I wouldn't mind the sweep of 37.75 first here. Yeah, I'm thinking up to Black Beauty, but I wouldn't mind a sweep of that 37.75. It doesn't have to. If it just goes up here, I'll still take it. But oh, I have no idea about Tesla and Marge. I don't really look at stocks at all. I trade what up. I don't look at the stocks at all. Pretty big bullish move back up here. Yes, pushing back to the 36 here. Holding up here at the 200 EMA. What's going on over here? We'll take the long in this account if we can get above this 25,000 level here. I think we sweep that 044 level there. Just Just got to get through that level there first. So far not happening. Got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Your ninjas crashed. No, mine's still up. Clarity, I haven't taken a trade on it, but it is still up and working. Alright, looks like it's probably going to take out that 37 level. I might soup that level. Let's see. I might try a little soup play here. Oh. So we get quick 10 points here. There we go. Gap close 733. Yeah, it is way down there though. To me, that's not in play right now. We're 200 points away from it. It still could happen, but I don't think it's in play right now. We got the VWAP at the 18 level. You don't like trading on the Trade-Evate platform? Yeah, me either. I do it though. Yeah, exactly, Trev. Makes sense, right? I mean, it really does make sense. No inside bar yet on the 5-minute. Now we got a little 1 minute right here. A little bit lower end of 30-second. How big is this? Yeah, it's not bad. I will take this one. Why did that not copy? That makes no sense. Stupid. Didn't copy. That trade didn't copy across the other accounts. See if we get a push up here. I'd like to see a nice little squeeze here. Just holding every bearish PD array so far. All right, starting to get a push here. 8 seconds on this candle. I'm in here. One minute inversion looks pretty clean. I'm going to go stop to break even at that 81 level there. Get that push up into the 200 EMA there. I could just take profit at the 200 EMA. You know what? I think I will on this account. Still be in on the other ones over here. Alright, well, may not matter. $10 seconds left on this candle. Stop this out. Yeah, it didn't quite give us 10 points anyway. Frustrating one there. No, I didn't, Jonathan. I'm up $40. I really didn't take anything else. 170 on 2 micros. Let's go, Francis. So that first 1 minute one there just failed. Nice bounce off the VWAP here. One more manipulation leg lower here. Nice job, Jamie. 25 points. Past 10 years overall. Bullish. Approximately 55% feeling the same day. Yeah. SMT at the lows now. Well, a huge rip just stops me out and then goes. I am in over here on the challenge account, by the way. Targeting the 044 level. We have taken a couple of trades on it as well. Here comes the pump. Yeah. Looks like it. I think we run that 044 level here. Well, maybe we don't. Wow. What was that? What was that? What was that? Playing with my emotions, yeah. The review process is taking a bit longer than usual. However, your withdrawal will be reviewed as soon as possible. Nice. You need to be trading, yeah. No, I get it. Kind of one wicky green candle on the 5 minute there in between all these reds. All right, down to the 900 here. Another little short. Yeah, I don't know. I still think we pop, but I don't know. We might not. Who knows? Just try to be patient if I can. I mean, 5 minute kind of did break structure to the downside we talked about earlier. You're still bullish too? Yeah, I mean, I think so too, but like, I don't know. Just got to hit a level, I guess, to give us something. Could have bought that 900. Yes, off the VWAP there. Let's just kind of see that 23 level next down. Give me a free pass account that I can pass because I'm bored. All right, I'll put the code in. I'll put the code in the chat for you. I hate weeks. Let me put the code in the chat. The only thing I got is Apex accounts. That's it. After the fill, we either take 50 here if I fill the 50 high. Yeah, we'll see. I don't start looking for that gap fill until we're a little close. Like we're getting down into the 8s, like mid 8s. Get down into this area, then I'll start kind of considering that we're probably going to fill the gap. If we do fill the gap, this probably will be like the low of day too. I would kind of imagine. Potentially. Yeah. Definitely wicks on both sides. On the 5 minute. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to take a long on the challenge account here. I'm going to look for the 044 again. Get above the 50 and the 200 here. I think we can squeeze. Yes, the stronger indice here, by the way. Rejecting off the 20 there for now. You know, they were just shaking out the weak bulls, maybe. Yeah, ES pushing above, almost above the print there, opening print. Could kind of reject there. I don't think it will, though. I think we test the 40s here. But let's see. $44s on the ES. See if we get a little push. I'm long over here on the challenge account. Look for the breakthrough here. 25,000. Break through 25,000 with some strength here. I think we get to the 44s pretty quickly. We're in the macro here, top of the hour in about 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes, I mean. Yeah, it is, John. The Influencer Cup. We had to reset yesterday after being up $1,500 because I was stupid at the end of the day. That Trump tweet or whatever it was at the end of the day got me again. Get back above 25K here, guys. This thing is going to go. This thing might just go. Pushing into that 5-minute gap here, or that 1 minute higher gap. All right, there we go, right above 25K. Again, looking for the push into the 40s. Probably safe to move this up a little bit now. Wouldn't really want to see it come back into the 80s, but let's just go break even. Kind of going for bigger swings on this account. We closed above the 1 minute there. We did get above that opening print. The 15-minute breakout here. This could be a spot. I could long here, to be honest. I could long on this account here. Going to do that. Looking for the 10 points. Put my stop down here. Let's actually look for this up here at 26. Stop to break even. Got stopped out there. I mean, we wicked above that high there, which technically would have been the break even. $80 points, yeah, nice ripper. See if we get through that 44 there. I want to see expansion right above 25, right into that 44. You know, actually, let's front run this. We know what Nasdaq's been doing lately. It's not been hitting those targets directly. So let's front run that target a little bit. Top of the hour in a minute and a half here. Not going to be completely unreasonable here. Going to go ahead and lock some in. Again, right above this 25, I want to just see an expansion candle. Just right through the highs. Locking in 22 points. It's not what we want there. Come on. Don't want it to stall here. 3K, let's go. You're deep in the red but covered. Let's go. Yeah, definitely got to be careful. Man, you know what? I know this thing's going to, I know it's going to go to 44. So let's just go ahead and put it at 44 and kind of be all in or nothing here. What we can do is we can be at 88, which would put us at break even for the day. So here's top of the hour. There we go. Above the highs. Let's see some expansion into that 44 here. You can do it, Nasdaq. Don't tease me. Don't tease me, Nasdaq. Just do it. Yes, pushing up here to the 50 level. Oh, what in the heck? Let's get a ripper. Lemonade time. All right. Up $900. No more trades on this account today. I'm done with it. I'm gonna lock it down, 900 bucks. Let's lock in a green day. It's gonna go to 44. I know it is, but might pull back here though. Thank you, Treff. Yeah, we did what we could there. We were aggressive. We were aggressive there. Probably could have went a little bigger size, but oh, I hate weeks. Well, that's on a challenge account. I hate weeks. I mean, if we get a pull back into these EMAs or something, I could take the long, but chasing it up here is going to be scary. We'll try it. Just for funsies. Why not? It should pop through there. We'll see. You pass top step account, I could activate. Let's do it. No, you're already on tilt. Don't do it then. We went back above the high at 40 there. I'm going to move the stop to break even. Don't want to be completely unreasonable here. It should just go. Really, like one ticked it there. You know it's going to be dirty here. Look at this. All right. Finally. It tried to mess with me there. What's wrong with it? Don't messing with me. Get up there. That was kind of annoying on that long that we took. Where was that? Here? I mean, this looked clean. That's good momentum candle. And then we had two more manipulation legs. I don't even have any upside targets left here. I mean, realistically, guys, this would be the next hourly gap up right here. But to me, I mean, if we close above here, we close above 127. I think we go back to all-time highs today. We get a close above 127. I'm thinking all-time highs today. That was edging? Yeah, Moses, it was. 2 runners left. Let's go, Black Beauty. Next level up for Mancini on the ES is 67.60. We're a point or two off that here. Yeah, I'm locking in the $900 on that Influencer Cup. I'm just, too many times I've been like up on green on that thing and then like just later in the day blow it. So I'm not doing that today. Not doing that today. Short from 79? I would not. I would not short up here, Dylan. Like, it could work, right? Done for the day. Let's go, Black Beauty. The thing is, it could work. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It's just risky. It's risky. I mean, this is a level where we could get a reaction. Kind of what Black Beauty's talking about. We're approaching the 60 level on the ES there. It is, but it's just blasted right through there. I mean, look at that. Just blasted right through there. $82 is the next up. Let's see. 52, 60 to 66 remains the macro back test. Okay, so let's remember that 66 is the macro back test for Mancini. So that could be a spot where we get a reaction. It's approaching 66 now. Yeah, this is tough to do anything now. Why'd y'all tell me to sell earlier? I don't know why y'all told me to sell at 44. Why did y'all tell me to sell there? I cost myself 50 points. Rude. Rude. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Free Apex evaluation, any size. This thing is just, I mean, you're just standing in front of a bull train here. I mean, this is just, look at this thing. It is just ripping. Sell again on your PA? No. Yeah, exactly, Trev. I mean, like, it just ripped through 25K like it wasn't even there. So, yes, almost back to that 66 level. I mean, you could get some points probably off that 66 level. It's not really, I wouldn't call this like a weak, a controlled move into it, though. I think it might just blast right through there. Funded ticks, $3,000, I believe. Or is it 2,600? Hey, it might be 2,600. I'll have to look, Francis. Let me see. He was bullish after 80-point candle, but cannot find an entry. Yeah. I mean, there's no red candles here. It's just ripping. I'll look up the funding ticks thing right quick. Let me see. Got a long time for this hourly candle to close. Again, if I say at the hourly close above 127, I believe we go to all-time highs. So we just tapped that 100 level. ES just tapped that 66 back test that Mancini was talking about. Let's see what happens right here. Do we get a bit of a dip off this level? Funding ticks. Let me find it. $2,000, 40% consistency, $2,500 profit target, $2,000 buffer. So it's a 90-10 split. You can take out $1,500 every 5 days, and you can withdraw into the buffer. So it should be $2,600, Francis. $2,600. The day you miss it has the most obvious reversal of the week. Yeah. Rec City, time for the greedy. Let me long right here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I told myself, I broke my rule yesterday, guys. I told you guys, like, yesterday at around this time, I was like, if you haven't already made your money, you should just be done for the day. And I got on here in the afternoon and just broke my rules and wrecked myself on a couple of accounts. So, stupid. Yeah, no problem, Francis. I just wrecked myself. So there's that 66 back test. Already getting a bit of a pullback off of it. You thought it was 1K only? It says you can take out $1,500 on the Pro Plus. Which one are you on, Francis? There's the pullback. Oh, it depends on, it does depend, Francis. It could be 1K if you got the cheaper account. So if you got that cheaper account, then it could be 1K. Remember, if you got the account when it was $50 and you had to select 1K instead of 5K, then it could be 1K. Yeah, Clarity, I should have did the same. I should have did the same. But I didn't. All right, Mancini says, there is 67, 60, 66 target I've called for extensively in the newsletter since Friday. It's been one of the trades of the year. Last night's 4 p.m. newsletter, I wrote 79. Reclaim sees us here. All bonus for runner. 82 to 90 to 94 above. So 82, 90 to 94 above. Got those marked out. We are here. Yeah, you got the $50 ones. Yeah, so it should be 1,000. Then you're right. So you'll make 2,600 to take out 1,000, which is not bad because then you still leave yourself a buffer. You know, continue to trade. Guys, Apex 80% off does end tomorrow, I believe. Let me see. Yes, tomorrow. And the $85 lifetime activation fee also ends tomorrow. Code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. Still got 83% off Bulenox going on. Code MM. You got 40% off no activation fee on Take Profit Trader. We're getting close to those 50K account giveaways. Code MM. 30% off no activation fee on Trade Day. Code MM. And Tradeify 30% off. Code MM. No activation fee on the Tradeify accounts as well. Day Traders is 90% off. Code MM. Tick, I don't know what's going on. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one free. Code MM. 50% off, I believe. Legends is 80% off. Code MM. Funding Ticks, 20% off. Code MM. You get the deal. Lucid, Prop Shop, Code MM. Futures Desk, it's going to be code MMM. There you go. We survived, iTrade. We survived. Yeah, no, John G, for sure, he's on a cash account. I mean, he holds for multiple days at a time. 2 to 5 days is his hold time. So he's on a cash account. Probably on a cash account, most likely. Well, there you go. I mean, we called the 66 level from Mancini's information. I mean, you got 6 points on the ES, 7 points on the ES off that level. And Nasdaq just pulled back 38, 40 points almost. So, first bull flag of the day here. First little bull flag of the day. Do we participate? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. $25,106 was your target. Let's go, Jonathan. That was a great target. So we get this push through 110 here. Possible inside bar on the 5-minute as well. Did jump in here on the futures desk eval. Stop to break even is kind of 110 area up there. It'd feel bad to go break even and then get stopped out, but through the high will be the break even. Yeah, so the stop just needs to be a few points lower, but that's all right. Who wants me to call out a Room Beats guaranteed trade? Let's do it, Room. Call it out now. Right now. Where are we going? What's the profit target? What's the stop loss? The Room Beats guarantee. Not quite as good as the Tom Sabo guarantee based on percentages, but close. This could end up being our inside buy. Do not take a trade. That's the guarantee. This could be our inside buy. Two minutes left before the inside buy is formed. 24 points as of right now. I don't really want this to be the inside bar, to be honest. I'd rather it not be, but it might be. Looks like it might be an inside bar. What do we do in that case? What do we do in that case? If it stops me out, it won't be an inside bar. Does need to rebalance that 5-minute gap down there. I could give this a little more room, I guess. If it becomes an inside bar and it breaks to the downside, then I'll stop out, but I think it's going to balance this gap and then go back up. But if not, $30 seconds here. It's got to be a guarantee. Got to be guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's got to be a guaranteed. All right, this is the inside bar. Man, I really don't. I don't know if I want to take this. I know it's going to break to the downside. You already know it is. Because it's got to balance this gap here. Still could work, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it does break to the upside. Well, actually it would be good for me if it breaks to the upside. Obviously. Come on, rip it up there. It's kind of consolidating up here. It's going to have a big move in one way or the other. Let's see. Yeah, definitely no volume here. I do think if we get through that 100 level, we should squeeze right through the high there. I believe. Just got to get through that 100 level there to go. All right, we're going to go start to squeeze here. My trade of 8 froze again. My Tradeovate's frozen. Anybody else Tradeovate frozen? Come on, squeeze it through 113. Get up there. Yours is frozen too, Robert. Squeeze it through 113. Let's go. I can't even get it. I refreshed and it won't even come up. All right, now it's coming up. Let's see. I had a limit order sitting at that break. Okay, I'm in it. It filled me higher than it should have, though. Well, squeeze it through the high. Come on, get it through there. You think all props will reset? I don't know. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. It took long enough. I'll be sitting for a minute, maybe something around then yet. Oh, it had me frozen there for a minute. Oh, all right, we're up 1163 on that prop account or whatever challenge account. We're not going to take any more. I did take that one on it because I'm like, I like the inside bar to the upside, but take the money and run. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. All right, I'm going to close that out. Not even going to leave that chart open. Let's take it off there. Let's take it off there. Tradeovate top on group trade. Yeah. Yeah, it just froze like it. And then when it, so I had my limit order sitting at, where was it at? It was like 103. Yeah, right here. 102.25, and it filled me at 105.25, which is frustrating. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you want to enter the giveaway for the free Apex Any Size account, exclamation point cash. in the chat. All right, let's see kind of what happens here. Get a little pullback. That's what we're waiting on. 10:30. Initial balance is set now. That's so funny. Let you win this time, Ubin. I mean, I don't control who wins, Ubin. I don't have no control, guy. I wouldn't call it a giveaway if I had control. I would just, you know, pick somebody. I would say, hey, I like this person. They can have it. Kind of rooting for Mo, though. Kind of rooting for Mo right now. See if he can get the W. Finally breaking out a little bit here. Again, 127 up there is the bottom of the hourly fair value gap. I mean, we still got 29 minutes left in this hour. So let's kind of see what happens. Yeah, Trav, it's pretty slow right now. It's pretty slow. I do think it will pick up probably in the afternoon. I mean, we had this big move up right here. I mean, like, this is almost 300, was it 220 points? It's not bad. But I do think that the potential for this next leg up is pretty big. Pretty big. Oh, all-time high sitting up there at 390. Is that right? So if we can close above on the hourly, I think if we can kind of build a base in here, this range, this area, and then close above the hourly, I think we go back to all-time highs potentially today, or at least get close to it. Or maybe it's just a grind higher kind of day. Do the giveaway in just a few minutes, guys. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter. I was looking at gold last night. I was a little frustrated because, like, we had this right here. I think right here was where I was looking at it. Yeah, right here. So I got long right here for this close above. Stop at the swing low, right? I'm just looking at all the previous swing lows, right? And how many of these swing lows have been taken? Like none. So stop at the swing low. I actually was targeting 200. 4,200. I moved my stop to break even on this candle here for the push above this high. You can't see it on this candle because it's a 5-minute candle. But I move my stop when it breaches this high. It pulls back, stops me out, and then rips right through the target. Not only rips through the target, I mean, I was only targeting, like I said, 4,200. I mean, that thing went another $35. So Just buy the dip on gold if you want to make money. Seems that way anyway. What up, Terry? Yeah, I just jumped over there and was saying hey to you guys, Terry, in the My Funded Future stream, but then y'all dipped out. Y'all dipped out. Yeah, it's the first time I've taken a gold trade in a minute. It wasn't the greatest setup. It wasn't the greatest setup, but we took it. So let's see how close we are to the Take Profit Trader giveaway. We were only a few sales away, I think, when I looked last night. Sell gold. You're selling gold, Room? You're crazy. I'm never going to short gold. Not now. No gold shorts. Not happening by me. We've got to be close to these Take Profit Trader accounts. Let me see. Let's see how close we are, guys. We are 10 sales away from two 50K accounts. So we're 10 sales away. Ten sales away. Let's go. You blew up the evals last Friday. That sucks, Rob. If you want to, it's up to you. Can you trade gold on prop? Yeah. Almost every prop allows you to trade gold. Man, actually, there is a short setup on gold. Let me look. Wasn't even paying attention to this, but now that you just said something. I don't know if I like the angle of it, though. This is a pretty steep angle. There's a lot of consolidation in here. I mean, I would say, I guess if it closes below this trend line, then maybe. You said what, 41.91? You said something like that? Yeah. I guess that does kind of make sense. It's so scary to short gold, though. I shall avoid that. Oh, you can't trade it on Thrive? Isn't Thrive Jume's old prop firm, Coach Fred? Oh. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you just type in GC. That's all. MGC, whatever you're trading. Man, that's scary. It's pretty corny trading corn. Yeah. Anybody else able to trade gold through Thrive? Not able to? Coach Fred's having issues. He needs help. Yeah, Ninja's no different. You just type it in. Just come right here. MGC. And there it is. It is moving kind of slow today. Yeah, you can do it on TPT. Room, you can make cash or you can lose cash. Those are the two options. Now, I know you being the big baller that you are and the excellent trader, you're not going to lose. You're not going to lose. But you might. You never know. Got to consider it. Got to consider it. All right, let me run to the restroom right quick, guys, and I'll come back. We'll do the giveaway. So type exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to get the 50K Apex any size evaluation. And I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. What happened? Anything happen? No, pulling back. Tradeify announces $1 million tournament. Did they? What does that mean? Clarity. I need more information. What are we talking about? I don't know. $1 million tournament. I assume they must be live or something. Let me go look. $1 million. Well, clearly I'm not good at these challenges, so I don't know that I'll enter. Survive 2 weeks. Go live, get paid. You get a 50K sim account, $2,000 end of day drawdown. Three resets. Bottom 30% of traders knocked out every day. Top 200 traders advance to the live finals. Yeah, I probably suck at that. Room's only going to be on gold from now on. I don't know, Room. Gold's a beast. It's a beast. It's definitely a beast. Free resets? I don't know if it's free. Feel like I'm missing the core of what the hell we're talking about. Yeah, so they're talking about Tradeify doing a tournament. Tradeify's doing a tournament. Like everybody, you know, like Trade Day, and except it's for everybody. And that other feller, Patrick Wieland. Man, I don't know, man. Shorting gold. I don't know if I love it. No, TPD's not closing down. Oh, rude. Oh, goodness. So it's $35 a reset. I got you. You can have a maximum of 3. Room, why are you messing with people like that? Come on, man. Come on, dude. I'm going to try to bounce off the 50 here, though. Does it seem 70? Yeah, seems okay. You're having a local issue. Try a little 50 bounce. I don't know. Already kind of getting a bounce here, though. Oh, Husk had a new grandson yesterday. His first grandson. His youngest daughter had a boy, and I'm trying to con them into naming the boy Alan, but they're not listening to me. They don't want to do it. If you didn't know, Alan's my name, so I try to con them into naming it Alan, but they don't want to listen. So rude, rude, rude. Alan Jackson Husk. That's right. These freaking spam callers calling all the time. Get on my last nerve. Well, I was looking for the bounce there off the 50 EMA. Just didn't quite get the touch. And now it's already bouncing. All right, Predator. Appreciate you. Can we trade gold on TPT? Yes, Room. I already told you can. For sure. You just type in gold. Just type in gold, guy. That's it. Let me find my TPT login. I don't know which one's TPT. Maybe this one. Oh, you're telling him. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm on Trade-Evate. You can see I got gold somewhere over here. Right there. Boom. See, and I could trade it if I wanted. I'm not gonna, but I could. Well, this thing just pushed right back up without touching that 50 EMA there. Quite rude. Quite rude. Quite rude. It did me rude. It did me dirty. Didn't quite tag me in and then bounced. Oh, all right, we'll take it off. We will take it off. No messing around. No, we're not messing with you. We would never, well, we're not messing with you. All right, let's do the giveaway, guys. Exclamation point cash in the chat. If you're not in there, get in there. Oh, kind of getting a little bit of a... Just throw it on there. Let's throw it on there. Nah, Room, you can trade whatever you want. See if we get a nice bounce reaction off that level. Let's zoom in on it. Gold's ripping right back up here. Look at this. Kind of in a wedge here. A big flag, if you will, if you zoom out. Room, I think you should be looking for longs maybe on this gold play here. Something like that. Another 5-minute inside buy, potentially. Yeah, now it is. All right, I'm going to try this EMA bounce here. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. All right, tagged in. I want a quick reaction off the sweep of that wick there. Stops going up. Locking in 5. Let's take it. I don't like it when it comes that close and then it rips lower. That's not a great sign. You know what? I might participate on this. If we get a gold trigger long here. Okay, I'm already on my funded futures. I may participate. Actually, let's switch over to the micro gold, though, not... Yeah, I need to go to micro gold. There we go. Let's go, Jamie. Nice job. It is short, though. It's scary. Let's kind of see what happens here. We'll wait. Long gold and your wick will fall off. That might be what happens if you short it. All right, so the 50 EMA did end up paying there. I don't know, we're willing to take a retest. So I just took my 5 points. I mean, I'm not quite sure about the shorts, man. Look at like, what's gold been doing recently? I don't know. Just, you know, straight up with no significant pullbacks. We got to fix this chart. Let's get it looking right. Let's get it looking right here. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right. Let's see how many we got. How many likes we got first of all, guys? Do we got 50 likes? Do we got 50 likes? Somebody tell me how many likes we got, because I can't see it without pulling up the stream myself. See, they used to show the likes. Anybody know how to fix this? They used to show the likes right here, and they're not there anymore. So I don't really know. I don't know why they're not showing them anymore. 39 likes, that's it? All right, we need more likes. All right, I'm going to try a little... I'm going to go 1 micro short. All right, I'll add one more. Just in a couple of micros. Set the stop to break even here, see where this thing can go. See if this thing can push on down. Should. There we go. Little short play there on gold. I don't usually take trades like that, but this kind of makes sense. Put in a little OB here, a little 5-minute OB close. I mean, this thing really could run down. If you're still short, you could target the 196s. That would be kind of your next level down. You got a lot of, the problem is you got a lot of down close candles here. So like these are your levels, could bounce. $190 no gold, way before it happened. Gold pulls prop should be interesting. Well, I don't, did we hit 191? Oh, you talking about on this pullback here? I don't know, that was earlier. Yeah, 191 might be, I mean, like I said, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You got a lot right in here, though, is the problem. Such a nice commodity for trading, especially in the times when we live in. Yeah. All right, let's do the drawing. I get distracted here, guys. Need to refresh it, and then we can pull the winner. The winner of any size Apex evaluation is going to be. I'm closing the entries in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's let Monster Trades. Benny and Monster Trades, they get in. Benny, you misspelled cash. All right, there you go. Arion. That bounce right off that level. All right, here we go. And the winner is Raul MD. We got Dr. Raul. Are you here? Where are you at, Dr. Raul? Raul MD, are you here? Yeah, I'm looking at gold right now. I'm watching it on the other screen up there. There's a smaller time frame long entry. Raul, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com, pinned at the top of the chat. Screenshot showing that you're logged into your YouTube channel here, and I'll shoot you over the Apex any size evaluation code. Congratulations, good sir. Big reaction on gold here. Off that bottom level there. To this wick here kind of makes a lot of sense. Push up into the 42.20. I'm going to try it again. Might get stopped. Lost 50 bucks. 50 bucks. You got a call for an order short? Yeah, see, that's why I like using the 5-minute chart. That was like a 1 minute long play. If you look on the 1 minute, a little bit of a break, but I like staying on the 5-minute chart. So I don't really look at the 1 minute all that much. But I still have it up here on the on Trade of 8. Forex gold. Wow. Interesting. Forex. We don't need no stinking Forex. Top of the hour here, guys. Man, Raul, I already got your email. Perfect. Yes, it's Apex any size eval. Let's get Raul his code. That's how fast it happens, Raul. Your code is in your email right now. Right now. Back to the 50 EMA that we've tested a couple times. Yeah, Sirdos, yeah, just doing a micro or two, yeah. Just messing around. I don't know a lot about gold. I don't know a lot about gold, so. Try to be careful when you don't know much about it, you know. I know it can kill you, it can make it good. Just depends. Holding this 50 EMA like nobody's business here. I mean, look at the bounces off of it. 1, 2, potentially 3. It might probably breaks through here. Another bounce off the 85s here. Still just up $40 over here on these other accounts, guys. I'm not taking any other trades. Get logged in over here. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. Feel free to get in there and chat. We don't have a lot of chatting, to be honest, but we do post the newsletter in there every day if you're interested in the newsletter. The newsletter. Posting your indicator trades. Nah, I need to download your indicator. Problem is, I still haven't even updated my Ninja. Got to figure out how to do that. Well, I know how. I just don't want to mess with it. Kind of trading in a range here. I guess you could theoretically buy the bottom of the range. It works until it doesn't, right? If you think we're bullish, then we're more likely to push up than down. We did not inverse this hourly, sadly. ES has gotten more of a pullback off that level up there. I mean, it's down 16 points. Nasdaq's hardly pulled back. Probably 20, 25 points on Nasdaq. What's on your trading view? I don't know if it's any easier to post it on TradingView. I know you can just take the code and like copy paste, right? Copy paste. What type of size are you trading I Hate Weeks? I know you're trading bigger, like you're trading the 150K accounts. How big of size are you taking on those? Just curious. Or is it based on like stop loss size? Dun, dun, dun. But we're up 375 on the futures desk, 416 on my funded futures. 5 to 15 minis. Woof. Layered in. It's full portage. Port reportage. The port report. Again, ES back already to 16. Already down 16 points off the highs. Five micros. Yeah, that would make sense. Just kind of consolidating here. Still at the bottom of the range. Bottom of the range. Can this thing push? I don't know. Too dangerous to really be buying here. I mean, you could. It's held the 50 EMA quite a bit. You could be scalping here 5 to 10 points at a time. But if it breaks the bottom of the range, it's going to stop you out eventually. That's kind of why I'm just waiting. You run with the trailing stop, so you lock in what I get. 20 points. Let's go. Yeah, that's a great hit. That's a great hit for sure. What's the secret about yesterday? Nothing. What do you mean? What was the secret news about yesterday? It wasn't really secret. I just didn't want to say anything Fast Trader until I was 100% sure. Still haven't gotten my contracts from them yet, but basically I'm going to be joining the My Funded Futures program as a permanent host. So I'm not quite sure when it will start. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'll be on there as a permanent host, just waiting on my contracts to be sent over to me. We've agreed in principle to everything. Just have to sign on the line that is dotted. CL short, yeah. Am I replacing Tom Sabo? Well, I can't say. I can't say who I'm replacing. I'm not replacing anybody. I'm not replacing anybody. Will be added to someone's segment. I could pass for Barbie. Thank you, Coach Fred. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Just change my background. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot Barbie's background, and I'm going to edit her out, and then I'm going to make her background my background. What do you guys think? First day there? Nah, Solo. I'm still, my stream will still be the same. It will be during a portion of my normal stream. I already know what hours I'm going to be on there. I just can't tell you yet. Yeah, so I will still have my stream on. It'll run into my stream about 30 minutes. And then so you guys you'll still be able to chat and I'll be able to respond in chat, but I won't be able to answer your questions directly probably. So with a picture of Tom Sabo in the background, I could probably work that out. Gold is for real men. Gold is for real men. Or CL. CL, is that? Oh, CL, you're talking about oil. Oil. All right, this is kind of interesting, guys. Still very high, right? Still very high. We did sweep out all these wicks. And we're delivering from, we rebalanced a 5-minute gap there. I don't know, a little bit pushed lower, though. Maybe like the 25,020s area. Might make sense. PM session? Nah, I'm not going to be in the PM session. Might be the guaranteed long. Wait for confirmation. All right, I'm waiting. Tell me when. I got my hand on the button. I think we need to push back down into this 200 EMA area. Kind of like if we zoom out, we see that we had a little bit of consolidation down here in the 20s. Kind of a double top there. Triple top, really. So a safer spot kind of down here. I think that's pretty easy to see. BFR formed and change the state of delivery. So you're thinking that you're going to short kind of up here off 85 potentially. .5 drop call. You think we'll be dropping soon? Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. 85 is your TP. That's kind of like, I actually kind of agree here that we could, if we're going to push back down even lower than this, that it would kind of make sense. I don't know, though. I'm so bullish. I mean, I could try a short here. Let's try one. Why not? Logging in a quick 4 points. Here's the target. I probably shouldn't have moved the stop there, but it's all right. Steel dropping. Yeah, I don't even have CL pulled up anywhere. I don't even have it pulled up anywhere. Kind of a little bear flag set up there. Held those EMAs. Yeah, ES is dropping too. ES back to pivot. Is that a pivot point? Yeah. Or is that initial balance? That's the 15-minute opening range, I believe. Well, see kind of what Mancini's talking about here. Not really saying anything else. Additional excerpt from Monday's newsletter. ES is below 44. 22 points, are actually like 25 points off the high. Just trying to be careful here. Just trying to be patient. Wait for something that makes sense. This is the 15-minute. I mean, if we inverse this 15-minute to the downside, then we probably revisit the lows. I don't really feel like that happens, right? I feel like we push down here and we bounce. May not even get down to this zone here. Might hold that 40 previous high level. Might not be a bad area to try to look for a little bounce here off the 45s. Just got a gold long call. Mancini just tweeted. He said 36 next down, 52 reclaim to pop. That's what Mancini's looking for. 52 reclaim. There you go. What's Skull doing? Still kind of in this wedge. Do I take an early long here? I don't know. That's the question. Shorting gold. Good luck, room. Might try along here. Let's see. Let's see here. If it triggers. No, not triggering yet. Yeah. Super bullish, yeah. Well, it's finding a bottom here. Pivot dry hump. Avert your eyes. Yeah, Coper, it is. But I think ES is at a level where it might pop as well, though. Another 45 seconds here on this candle. Let's see. Let's see how it closes. Yeah, I'm thinking room. That's what I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. It's you could take the long here, but it could easily get stopped out. It could pull back another 20, 30 points. I really would like to see it sweep one more time lower, but it may just not give that to me. It might want to push lower here. I feel like it wants. I think my intuition says it pops, but you could easily push a little lower as well. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, trader on tilt. Push up into the 50 EMA there. There we go. Squeezing now. Yeah, I was tempted along there. Unfortunately, I don't know. I kind of wanted the one more lower. The 50 level was an intriguing area, but I thought, just with the 40 and the 44 sitting down here, I thought that that might make more sense. Might be safer to wait for these to be tagged. Just didn't get it. I mean, yet, right? If at all. Now we're getting a little bit of a deeper pullback here. Trying to, just a little rip there. Buyers came in quick. Man, if we get back above this 50 MA there, it should squeeze through 85. So let's kind of see here. Nah, it's unable to do it. This might be the deeper pullback that we were thinking about. That is a pretty big death candle there. I'm going to take a stab here with a willingness to give this a little more room if need be. At like 58, I'll move the stop into break even, 58, 59. Yeah, I still think it might. It's still going to pop here, I think, but it's going to go a little bit lower first. I may re-enter. Yeah, it's going to go without me. I wanted just a little bit lower here. Still looking for a little bounce long. Watching the ES pretty intently here. Want to see it test 39. Now I'm in long. There we go. That's the exact area I was waiting on. Wanted to wait on. Come on. Really? Come on, dude. All right. Finally. Just wasn't quite patient enough there. I hate weeks. Gosh. Reason why I like this area, ES, is at the VWAP here. We got the previous day high, right? Sitting there, the overnight high. And the 200 EMA, so a little protection. Just look for a little bounce. That's all we were looking for. We got it there. ES pushing through the VWAP there, down to the 36 level. Room short. Good luck, sir. Looks to be the move for now. Nice bounce out of that zone that we marked out there. Just kind of see what it does here. I'm going to go ahead and stab here. I'm going to put the stop right at the low. 5.5 points. Stopped out. Working its way back into this consolidation zone. ES might backtest the 23 here. Let's see. Pushing through the 36. Back to the 15-minute opening range here. Opening range, let's see. Yeah, I got stop 2 room. The gold rip lower. Still at 07 there. It is breaking the trend line finally, though. Finally breaking that trend line. Getting out of there. Alright, let's get up and pay attention. We're at 25K here. Could look for a little bounce here. You got the VWAP. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Man, it really is just blasting through the 25K like it doesn't even exist. I guess it did bounce off of it here. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, 2 micros on this dump. Let's go. 70 bucks is 70 bucks. I'll try one more long here and wreck city maybe. Come on, get back up there. I like it. I need to give this a little more room here, I think. I don't want to give it too much room, though. 20 points. Might get stopped here. Need a bounce. Timing on these little bounce plays has not been great. Get back to the VWAP here, just back to my entry. I'll just take it off. I'm not even going to look to try to make money on it. If you can just bounce back to the entry. Should move this down a little bit, to be honest, but man, it's so difficult to. Because I do think it retests. Alright, I'm out right there. Just back break even. Might still run, but I'm not willing to risk that. Timing not great there. Yeah, just Goldbach. You did. London low. London low. Where is it at? I don't even think I marked out the London low today. That's down here, 868. That's still a little bit more than 100 points away. Dun, 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 dun. 869.25. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. Nice push back up to the 25K there. Yeah, I was a little early to that. I kind of knew I was, but I figured I didn't want to give it a ton of room because I was like, I don't know, it doesn't have to backtest necessarily. So $19 to $23. Mancini says 1923 is a failed breakdown zone. 12 below there. And 66.99 below there. I didn't think that we had much chance of getting the overnight low. Overnight low down there at 83.50. It's definitely in play now. Over there on the ES, that is. It's definitely in play. So ES down to the 18-19 area right now. This is an area where we could bounce. Could. ES pushing down to the 19 there. See if it bounces here. Should have dropped to at least 887. Maybe. Nice. Just took a little scalp long there on my fundeds. Just a little scalp long there. So lost some money yesterday, but today coming back with a $100 winner on the fundeds. So we're going to lock those down there. Just kind of took a little bounce play right there. 10 points, 15 points off the ES tapping that 18-19 area. This is kind of that support zone where you kind of think maybe will hold. It's also kind of an OT of this down, move down. We'll see. Just kind of glad I got out there when I did. Certainly approaching a short opportunity on the 5-minute chart as well here. Depends on kind of how you draw it. I would think we need to close below 930s, somewhere in there. First kind of shelf is at 916. Second shelf is at 888. I think somebody just called 88 out in the chat there, didn't they? I like it. Was getting keys cut for grandma's new apartment. What's causing the sell-off? Nothing. Not really a sell-off. This is just a controlled move back down, in my opinion. We look at the 5-minute chart. It's kind of what we're looking at here. Kind of bouncing off that trend line already. Pretty big bounce. Man, ES reclaims 23 here. We could squeeze. That's what Mancini didn't call out the 23, but this is his failed breakdown zone from the newsletter. So, or the support zone. So I think if we get back above 23, we could see something there. Here's an excerpt from the newsletter. If you didn't read it, the 67.66 full back test is a lower risk spot to short. There you go. I did not go in depth on the newsletter last night, so I did not have that in my notes. Long here for free cookies. Cookies. So I'm done on the funded accounts today. We could look for other opportunities maybe on this account that we're in right here. I could even switch over to micros. That might make the most sense. Let's do that. to just kind of protect ourselves. And we'll just start with 1 micro and go from there. I might long here myself, room. Just waiting for 1 second here. All right. Oh, God dang it. Move the stop off there. I meant to move just the... something like that. I think we're in a zone here where we could bounce. So we'll kind of get started here with a micro. Up 240 on 2 micros and loving it. Trader on tilt is so much better with the micros. Like I'm liking the micros too on the funded accounts. I am still trading a mini on the evals, but the funded accounts, I mean, it's just like there's just no stress there. Even if you're wrong, let's say you longed the VWAP, or let's just say you longed up here. You longed the zone up here, and it broke down. Well, you're still not in that bad of shape. You might be in 2 or 3 micros by now, and you need maybe push back up into the VWAP to get out. But like, you know, as long as there's no Trump tweet or anything like that that's going to cause it to drop, you know, 600-700 points, you're generally okay. You can work your way out, right? All right, we're at the trend line now. 916 is the next bounce spot. That might be near where I add on my next ad here. Also initial balance low there as well. I'm going to add one there. I'm sorry, that's 15-minute range low, not initial balance. 30 tick stop loss gives you lots of breathing room, yeah. Yes, pushing below there. $88 coming into play here. Bam, there's your 5-minute short target there. Yes, approaching that 6,700 level as well. Clarity, you didn't win it. Business Lane, we already did the giveaway. I'm going to add when the ES reaches 699 or if we get back above 897. I guess I'll add there. Whichever happens first. I'm going to add there. So we get a little push back into the 920s here. If it gets back up to like that 920 area, I may just close this. Could just close it here. Yeah, for sure, Alfred. ES is looking weak. It was already down like 20 points for NQ. NQ was only down like 20 points at the same time. And usually, if the ES is down 20 points, NQ is usually down like 100. If you weren't already long, would you be looking for? Yeah, probably, Frank. I mean, ES is. I mean, maybe wait for the ES to sweep the overnight low down there at 860, 683 potentially. Oh, did I? I don't have anything marked out. God dang it! I don't have nothing marked out on this chart. I think it was like somewhere down there. Little back test here that we're talking about. Push back up into the 920s. What I may do is just clear one out of here, just kind of break even. And then we'll see if the others can pay. Oh, 240 point move downside? Yeah. ES retested the 67.12 there. Let's see if it can break through there. It should kind of push us up, squeeze us through there. Out of the one. Out of the second. Stop to break even. And out of the third. So that's the thing about like with mini or with micros is like you don't panic. You just don't panic. No need to panic. You got kind of a little low resistance liquidity. I wouldn't be shocked if we push back up into this area. 970s. ES reclaiming the 12s there. Really probably needs to reclaim the 23 to really squeeze. I don't even need Mancini to say that to know that. Probably need to reclaim 23 to really squeeze here. Let's see. He hadn't said anything else yet. But I would imagine 23 would be the key level. Most likely the key level. Completed the 887. Looks like I left it set up for another leg down. Let's go. Yeah, 888, I like that call. You know, you got a 5-minute break of structure there. I mean, we had the short setup. Unfortunately, I was long. You know, I didn't wait for the short, right? But here's your entry. Right there's your entry. So 928. 928 is the entry. Your first scale's at 916. Your second scale's at 888. So a nice little 38-point winner off this little 5-minute break of structure setup. Simple. Did we leave equal lows here? No, off by a tick or two. Retesting that 5-minute trend line now. So yeah, I mean, I marked out the short setup and still took a long. There you go. Marked it out and still went long. I guess that's what happens sometimes, right? But we're not going to do what we did yesterday, guys. We're not doing it. Not doing it. We're not going to come back in the afternoon and give back our profits. We're not doing it. No way, no how. This thing gets above the 21 EMA. I think 77's on deck. Somewhere in there. VWAP could be your target. Yes, approaching that 19 from the bottom side now. Again, need to reclaim that 23 really to squeeze. Reclaim 23, think we can get our squeeze on. Looks like we're about to break through the 43. Let's go, Clarity. Nice job. Small green day, nothing wrong with that. That's what we're doing too. Just $100. Nothing crazy. But we'll take it. Trading 1 micro. Up 633 on this eval. Up 375 on this eval. And then the trade day challenge account. I disconnected. I don't have it pulled up, but we can reconnect it and show you guys. That one's up 1163. So we're locking down the 1163. I'm not you know, here's the thing. If I blow this challenge account, I'm just going to be done with it. So this one we really got to keep it. Yeah, Rob, that's when it's the best. You get the best opportunities that way though. I do like trading in a range as well, especially if you're trading small size. It can kind of, you know, back and forth. You can make money that way, but yeah. We popped this 940s. I'm telling you, we're going. You're going to see a decent sized candle here. Top of the hour here. Should squeeze into the 50 here. Here we go. Should squeeze right in there. There's the 50. Exactly, Rob. You got to be on the right side. Can we push back above the VWAP here? Got above there, pushed into the 50s. Guys, we are into the lunch hour here, so I do think I'm just going to go ahead and lock it down right there and call it a day. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We might be back this afternoon for the last 30 minutes of Power Hour. I do have to pick my daughter up from school, but so about the last 30 minutes, we'll probably come back. Maybe I might trade an eval and try to pass an eval during that time, or blow it, one or the other. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you want to help support the channel, please use my codes. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash.